My name is Serena Gosling and I'm the Assistant Brand Manager on Febreze and I work for Procter & Gamble. Procter & Gamble is a leading fast-moving consumer goods company and over 95% of consumers have a product of ours in their home, whether it's washing their clothes with Ariel gel, washing their hair with Head & Shoulders, spraying their hair with Febreze. We serve consumers with all sorts of different brands and products for their lives every day. I look after all of the communication strategy on Febreze here in the UK. So everything from what goes on TV to what goes on radio, what goes on Instagram, as well as what people might see in a Tesco or an Asda. I look after all of those communications on Febreze. I really enjoy looking at all the different media touch points, from social to digital to print to radio to TV and in-store, so Asda's, Tesco's, etc. And making sure that the messaging and the communication that you're putting out there on your brand is consistent, but also different to suit each platform, to make sure it stands out for the people viewing it on those particular platforms. So I applied directly for a job here at P&G and I'd never previously done any sort of internship anywhere. But what I did was I sat down and I looked at what are P&G's values, and I looked at what extracurriculars I'd done at university and what buckets these could be applied into. So I once produced a show and I helped produce a theatre show in Durham, and that was an example I used in my interview process about executing with excellence. I once took a show to the Edinburgh Fringe and there we were marketing our show every single day on the mile, trying to show people, get people to come and see our show, and I was very much leading my team there in like how can we like make ourselves stand out on this mile. The management and development that P&G offer you here means that you have huge amounts of confidence to speak up in meetings, which when I first came, people asked me my opinions and I was like, what? And I feel as well that I'm able to think a lot more strategically. So whereas when I first started being asked, where do you want Febreze to be in 12 months? I was kind of like, I would love to know, but not entirely sure. Now I feel like I can really think, what is my plan for the brand? What is my plan to get Febreze from A to B? Oh, it's amazing. The people I work with, my manager, they're just all so, I learn so much from every day. I have so much fun with them, both in and outside of work. And it's just a really it's home. It's a really homely, fun, warm environment to work in. I love it. Be yourself, both in the application, at interview, at an assessment centre. Be completely yourself. Know your strengths, but also know your weaknesses as well, and don't be afraid to talk about them. All of us have weaknesses, and that's why we have a team around us to really everyone will have different strengths and weaknesses, so just be yourself.